Once upon a time, in a small village in India, there was a young man named Ranak. He worked hard to make money and fulfill his desires. He didn't think much about what was right or spiritual. People in the village knew him as someone who had many girlfriends and didn't care about the consequences of his actions. One day, while wandering around the village, Ranak stumbled upon a group of people listening to a wise man named Gautam Buddha. He had heard about Buddha before but had never paid much attention to what he said. However, this time, he felt compelled to listen. Buddha talked about how important it was to live a good and spiritual life. He spoke about how our actions have consequences, not just in this life, but in the next one as well. Ranak found Buddha's words intriguing, so he decided to listen more closely. After Buddha finished speaking, he saw Ranak in the crowd and walked over to him. Buddha asked for Ranak's name, and Ranak shared his story. He told Buddha about his carefree lifestyle and his addiction to casual relationships. Buddha patiently listened to Ranak's story and then said something surprising. He told Ranak that he was wasting something precious every time he engaged in casual relationships. Buddha explained that he was wasting a valuable resource that could be used to create life, not just harming himself, but also the potential lives that could come from his actions. Ranak was surprised by Buddha's words. He had never thought of his actions in this way. He asked Buddha what he should do. Should he stop having relationships altogether? Buddha smiled and said no. He explained that sex is a natural and beautiful thing, but should be done with love, respect, and responsibility. He advised Ranak not to waste his energy on meaningless encounters, but to focus on building a loving relationship with someone who shared his values. Ranak was inspired by Buddha's advice and decided to change his ways. He stopped pursuing meaningless relationships and started looking for a partner who shared his values. Months passed without him engaging in casual relationships. However, Ranak began to feel lonely and empty. He couldn't find a partner who shared his values. He started to doubt if he would ever find true love. One day, while walking in the village, Ranak saw a woman struggling to carry a heavy load. He rushed to help her, and as they walked and talked, he discovered that she shared his values and principles. They felt a connection and decided to start a relationship. As their relationship grew, Ranak realized the true value of love and sex. He saw it as a way to express love and create life. He felt grateful for Buddha's advice, which had led him to this point in his life. Years passed, and Ranak and his partner had a son. They raised him with love, respect, and responsibility, passing on the values and principles Ranak had learned from Buddha. Ranak became a respected member of the community and a mentor to young men facing similar struggles. One day, during meditation, Ranak had a vision of Buddha who praised him for his journey. Buddha told him there was more to learn, experience, and give. Ranak continued to listen to Buddha's teachings and share them with others. He learned about the importance of morality and spirituality. Not an easy path, but the only way to find true happiness and inner peace. As Ranak grew older, he knew his time on earth was ending, but he was at peace. He had a loving family, loyal friends, and a community that respected him. On his deathbed, he shared his journey and asked others to continue his legacy by living a life of morality and spirituality. In conclusion, Ranak's story teaches us several important lessons. It shows the significance of living a moral and spiritual life, taking responsibility for our actions, not wasting our resources, and the possibility of changing for the better. It also emphasizes the importance of passing on wisdom to future generations and leaving a legacy of love and compassion.